Hey guys, and welcome back to another bullet journal video. Now this video is going to be a little bit different because I'll actually be sharing some hacks and tips with you that I actually use on an everyday basis. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget you can easily subscribe below, and let's go ahead and jump in. Now, my first hack, and definitely one of my favorites, is covering up mistakes because they will happen. It's inevitable. So here in this example, I'm going to spell the word bullet incorrectly. And all you want to do is grab your favorite brush pen. This one just happens to work really well for me, and it's by Tombow. It will be linked below. And I just draw a rectangle right around that incorrectly spelled word, and I just color it in to my best ability. Now at this point, you're definitely going to want to let it dry. If you rush this process, I promise it's going to be ruined and you'll have to start over. So I'm going to take my favorite white gel pen and just write the word back over the blacked out space. And see, doesn't that just look so much better? It looked like you planned it, and then you can just move on with your spread. So for the second hack, I'm going to write the word incorrectly once again. But now I'm going to grab a piece of paper that I actually ripped out of the back of my journal, and I'm going to cut a piece of paper out of it. Usually you don't have to damage your journal by ripping this page out because they will usually have perforated pages towards the back. And now I'm going to take my Tombow adhesive roller and just roll a small piece over that strip. And of course, it will be linked below. So you're going to cover that up, and voila, it looks so much better. And then just write the word back over it in the correct way. And the last and final hack, but one that you guys know because of course you went to school, is just to use whiteout. This brand in particular is pretty good. It's the brand Bic. I will also have it linked. And then what I like to do is just kind of tap and brush on it because it just helps to smooth it out. Also let it dry and just write your word back over. And as you guys can see, it doesn't pick up too bad on camera. So this is a pretty good hack that will definitely help you out no matter what type of mistake you make, because it happens to the best of us. Now my next hack is to choose a planning day. I know this is going to sound so simple, but I feel like if you try to squish everything in the middle of the week, you will just get overwhelmed. So what I do is I choose a day, which is Sunday, and that's when I do my weekly spread. So you see, Sunday through Saturday, it's just what I do. So I'll find a comfy space on the couch, I'll get relaxed, usually like while I'm deep conditioning my hair, to be honest, and I just start doing my planning. And depending on how much time I have in the day between chores is how elaborate I will make the spread. And as you guys can see, this is my most recent spread, and I had a lot of time on this particular Sunday. And my next tip is to stay inspired and practice. So bullet journaling is never going to get more fun if you just continue to feel like you're stagnant in what you're doing. And so usually when I'm looking for inspiration, I will jump on sites like Pinterest, because Pinterest has a lot of like different boards and things where you can get a lot of inspiration from if you kind of feel like you're in a bullet journal rut. So for those of you that have been around my channel for a while, you know that my hand lettering has come a far way, and a lot of that just took practice and patience. But I also started to use a platform that kind of taught me the skill set of it, which helped me get even better. And that's today's video sponsor, Skillshare. You guys have heard me talk about Skillshare so many times before because they are that resourceful. One thing I love about the platform is it offers so many classes. You're talking 17,000 classes available to learn whatever you're into. So if hand lettering is not your thing, you can learn how to edit, do design, or even photography. Now, if you're someone who is really into these type of videos and learning, they also offer a premium membership, which gives you unlimited access to really high quality classes so you can kind of become a pro in your field. One thing I really love about the platform is that you'll end up on one specific topic and then you'll kind of end up down a learning black hole. And I've kind of been getting into these type of watercoloring videos. And again, I've told you guys in the past how inexpensive Skillshare is. You're talking less than $10 a month and you get access to this platform that just makes you better in so many things. Well, Skillshare has decided to team up with me to give away a 2-month trial to the first 500 people that click the link below. So be sure to check that out if you're trying to just get better at doodling and hand lettering. And even if you're not into that, there's definitely going to be something for you. Now, number 4 is to use trackers to improve your consistency. And not only consistency in doing the actual habit or task, but consistency in using your bullet journal. As you guys can see in this journal, and also the first 2 that I've had, I've always used habit trackers. I just can't let go of them, you guys. I feel like they just keep me coming back to the bullet journal. And so there's actually progress. There is activity going on inside of the journal, and you're not just wasting it away. I feel like if I didn't have those things to come back to, I may not use it as much. But my main use of the bullet journal has been tracking habits and doing lists. And that's just how it works out for me. And the next tip is to simplify your setup. Now, I know that seems like slightly hypocritical coming from someone like me who seems to have so many tools that I'm always using. But to be honest with you guys, when I'm not doing like fancy bullet journal videos, a lot of the tools that I'm using look a little bit more like this. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is like my day-to-day tool set that I use for my bullet journal. There is just enough for what I need, and I can get a simple layout that still looks decent. And my rule of thumb is that if I can fit all those items into the pouch, that's all that I need. And the final tip, you guys, is to have fun. I know it sounds so simple and you're probably thinking, oh, whatever, Sheena, but I really do mean that. I feel like bullet journaling has come from a far place of just doing a couple of dots and lines on a piece of paper to keep track of your tasks to now these super elaborate videos that are getting thousands of views. And while it's really fun and I enjoy making these spreads for you guys, there are times that spreads are just really simple and low key, and all I use is like a pen and one other color. There are some days that go by and I don't use it at all because that's just life. But bullet journaling should be fun. It should be an expression of yourself. And sometimes I'm really inspired, and other times not so much. But one thing I never forget to do is just have fun and don't take it too seriously. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that some of these tips and hacks were helpful and realistic, because I really do use them. I appreciate you guys so much. Be sure to include your hacks or tips below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Lately I've been so lonely and